All right. Welcome back to another episode of Cage Side Casual, coming off of an awesome pay per view. Um, we had everything from probably the fight of the night being on the preliminary card. We had the emergence of a true heavyweight contender. We had Vincente Luque asserting himself in the welterweight division, a reemergence from Jose Aldo. Yeah, just kicking things off at the top of the preliminary card. We had Rafael Faziev versus veteran Bobby Green, who has probably 100 fights professionally under his belt. He took on the surging newcomer, who seems like everyone is afraid to fight. Awesome fight. What was your takeaway from the fight? What did you think?
Well, first off, let me just say this is why I don't just tune in for the main card. This is why I'll often watch a card from the beginning to the end. And when I see those seats not filled, my mind is blown. It doesn't matter if they're the top ranked guys. You will see some great fights, and you'll see people on their way up, and you'll see some incredible knockouts, anything between. But this fight, I didn't really know who Faziev was until you texted me and basically said, you got to watch this guy. We were sitting down, we watched, and what a fight. I see why the announcer said that this guy has potential to be a championship contender. The feints, so much energy. You could tell there's a ton of power behind it, and it was offense versus defense. I mean, Bobby Green dodging everything, nodding his head no the whole time, whether he was being honest or not. It didn't seem like anything was landing too heavily. Crazy pace, and yeah, I was really curious if Izzy was gonna be able to hold up that pace the whole time. He almost did. I mean, third round he was fading. In the last 10 seconds, you're like he just has to avoid a couple big shots, and he's gonna get this win. A little bit questionable judging, especially with one ref giving him the third round. However, still an incredible fight. Really curious to see what's next for him and who he's going to get matched up with. And it really with Fazeev's future. I mean, he's not ranked yet, and that is probably going to change very soon. And
Yeah.
not like we don't have enough lightweights already that are being avoided to get to the highest rank. But what an incredible fight! What do you think?
Yeah, the fight had everything. It was back and forth. Bobby Green came on at the end. The crowd was behind him. So everyone was really looking for him to somehow pull that out. But yeah, Fiziev just dominated the first two rounds pretty clearly, in my opinion. I think he is as electric of a striker in the UFC as you'll see
Yeah,
in terms of just being technical and explosive. I think
yeah,
he reminds me a lot of early Edison Barbosa with the power and the kicks, the hands. But I think he's got more power. I think he's more
I would say
dynamic and
so. Yeah.
explosive, and he'll finish people with his hands, which we haven't really seen Barbosa do too much of. But yeah, overall, like you said, the fight inspired a little bit of controversy. I love to see John Anik on Twitter. I think it was Twitter or Instagram. He was really upset with the judges,
He was
really going
shredding
off
that
on
guy.
them,
Yeah.
really going off on them, and deservedly so. Bobby Green definitely outlanded, but yeah, overall, I think, like you said, curious to see what his future is. I'm sure he'll be probably like lower ranks, but I think he's got to be ranked after that performance. I think he's going to have a similar type situation as Makhachev had that we talked about last week, where
Yep.
people that are ranked are probably not going to want to fight him after seeing the damage he can do. But I'm just really excited for him. It's just another piece in the very crazy, complicated lightweight division, and I, I think he's exciting. I think I've seen TikToks of him going viral of him landing kicks. Um, I think he's the type of like striker that Twitter is made for, cutting out some of those highlights and just even when it's just a kick that doesn't knock anyone out, it just the sound his strikes make are
Yeah.
electrifying.
That's the
So
style we
I'm
want to
super
see.
excited.
And the one thing he did to capture the hearts of all MMA fans after the fight, the
Yes.
call out. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just put the icing on the cake. That was incredible. So this guy has a
Yeah.
bright future.
Yeah. Exactly. Couldn't put it better. A bright future. I think. Like I said, he's a highlight machine. He's calling out Hezbollah. He gets it. I think the UFC is really excited about him, and they'll have big plans for him. But how does he match up against a guy that can wrestle and take him down and potentially hold him down? I'm not sure.
It's always the question with the style. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not exactly the longest fighter with the best reach. He does get clipped, especially with guys who have some length behind their punches. So regardless, I'm just really interested to see how he matches up against the more well-known guys.